Okay, I think we're live now.
We are.
We're good to go.
We made it.
We made it. There you go. It's officially live. We're officially on. Hello everyone. This is Derek Gilson out here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada to be exact.
Jesse Stanzel here, Manitoba, Winnipeg. Same room as Derek. We're tired. Apologize for being a few minutes late. We just technical difficulties. We're getting things rolling. We're busy. It's early in the morning here. Yesterday, Derek, I believe you were in 6 different living rooms sharing these amazing products. And this vehicle, I think I had four sit downs yesterday. So there's a lot of great things happening in Seacret right now. So
absolutely. So hello everyone that's out there in Japan. Hello everyone that's joining us up here in Canada, and all those that are in Australia, and of course our American friends. Hello. Welcome to our webinar here this Monday morning, or wait, sorry, Wednesday morning here in Canada, and Wednesday evening to all of you out there in Japan. So welcome to our webinar. I know that there's always guests that are watching this. Before we go ahead and we share Seacret, the unfair advantage, as you can see, I'm the one who still has my Japan shirt. I'm 2 for 2.
I got mud today.
Jesse's got mud today. So look, we're gonna have fun here today. But not only are we gonna have fun, but we are gonna share some great facts. You're gonna get a lot of great content. In fact, here today, I'm gonna actually share the screen and share a little bit on the unfair advantage of Seacret, our industry. Why Seacret? Why did we get started with Seacret? Why should you get started with Seacret? Why should you get committed with Seacret? And so we're going to share some facts for all of you that need the facts here this evening. So to start with, we just want to share a little bit about who we are, our background a little bit for all those that have not met us. Just a little bit of information. We will be in Japan. We'll be there live. We will be in living rooms. We will be in the coffee shops, and we'll be drinking sake. We'll be drinking sake. Looking forward to that. So we'll be there in Japan on this upcoming July 9th to the 22nd. I can't speak for Jesse if he'll stay out there after the 22nd. He may stay out there longer, depending on how you treat him, depending on how hard you work. I know he's owned a sushi restaurant way back in the day, so he's not shy when it comes to eating sushi food.
Love my salmon.
We have a team event that's coming up on the 12th of July, and we also have our big event. It's going to officially be corporate's very first pre-event. I know that there's people coming all over Japan. Not only that, but there's people coming in from Korea, Canada, US, of course, Australia, and our American friends will be there as well. So it's going to be a very important event. It's one of those very early events for all you pioneers that are out there that you can't afford to miss it. It's sometimes when you get some of those early nuggets earlier in your career that you get, that's going to help you pioneer and progress, and help you build your business so that you can build a legacy company with all of us. So all I know is that the pioneers, they seem to take a lot of the arrows, they take a lot of the first hits, they take most of the arrows, and our job here today is just to help you build a thicker armor, to help you build a strong shield as you go out there and you share Seacret with all those that you know, and it's exciting when you get this type of information to help you build your shield. So we're going to deliver some great content here today. We want to again, welcome all the guests, and so just very briefly, I'll just share my story. I know Jesse's going to share a story, and then we're going to take you through a very short webinar here today. And just so you all know, ask questions. Type out your questions down below. I believe there's a chat box. One thing that we know is that when you ask your questions, there's about a 5-minute delay. So go ahead and just type out your questions. that you may have right now. And we just encourage you to do that so that we can see the questions coming through. And towards the webinar, we can answer your questions. And not only that, if you want us to call your name, make sure that you add your name beside your question so that we can definitely help you out with that. So just briefly, my name's Derek. I'm born and raised up here from Winnipeg. I don't know what it is about Winnipeg. I know it's not the weather that keeps bringing me back, but I think it's because of the relationships. It's because of family. So my background, I got started in this profession working from home 11 years ago. At that time, I was about $30,000 in debt. I was a broke college student, university student, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life. I was looking at other sign language interpreters, and I just realized that they were working 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, making about $50,000 a year. And I just realized that was not something that I wanted to do my entire life. I always thought that I was worth more than what I was getting paid, even though the work that I was doing was great. I was serving the community, but I always thought that I was worth more. Not only that, but I wanted to travel the world. I didn't want any restrictions if I wanted to do that. And of course, this industry has been able to provide that for us. So came out, I met some people that were making more money in a month or two than what I was making as a broke student in literally an entire year. And so got some great information, applied that information, and in my early 20s, I was able to actually retire from working a conventional job, bought my first house, met my beautiful fiance. She's probably sleeping right now, my sleeping beauty, my Zambian queen. But I met her, and we met in this industry, and I think that's so great because we see so many great people that actually get together. So for all the young men and young ladies, you never know, you might find two opportunities here with seacret. So with that, I found seacret about 3.5 years ago. I was looking for seacret. I think seacret was looking for me too. I was looking at a lot of different companies out there, and I didn't think it was seacret at first until I actually tried the products out. Once I tried the products out, I was blown away just by trying the nail buffer. I saw that, you know, these products that seacret offers gives immediate results within seconds and minutes. I saw the leadership of seacret. I met with Isaac Benchabot, the CEO of seacret. And for those that don't know, Isaac's going to be coming out to Japan. And I fell in love with their family, fell in love with the vision of seacret. I realized that this was a company that was successful, you know, that they had stand the test of time. And I don't want to go into it too much because we're going to go into that in the unfair advantage, okay? But I saw the vision, and because of the experience that we had before, we went out there, made a 6-figure income within about 7 months, made over $250,000 my first year. It just kept getting better. Doubled that, made over $500,000 in the second year. So it's great to not just be financially free, but be on that wealthy plan has been just phenomenal. So before we go into the unfair advantage, I think Jesse's got an amazing story as well. And we've just been working in the field. He's been in sit downs. I've been in sit downs, parties. We've been on three-way phone calls, just you know, helping one another and building this amazing organization, not just up here in Canada, but literally worldwide. So Jesse's got a great story, and we're going to go ahead and jump into the unfair advantage.
Awesome! I'm excited. Excited to be on this morning. As I mentioned, we're not getting a lot of sleep, and you know, I'm just communicating right now, making sure that everything's set up for those live Q&As that Derek was talking about. So. Just remember to, you know, as we're going along, you're going to get some great information coming up here shortly. So just remember to type in your questions. I'm communicating with our web developer. We're getting the live questions, so it's exciting. And he's actually sharing. There's 81 people on this webinar right now, which is amazing. So, and I'm sure
than last week.
That's more than last week. You know, there's probably going to be some dialing in late, so that's exciting. It's exciting to hear that. My story sort of includes a little bit about why we do have an unfair advantage here in seacret. So I'm not going to get into too much detail. Also, as we're going to go through that, some of the content and the slides that we have to share with you guys today. Not a skincare expert. I didn't come from a skincare background. This is actually my first company that I'm involved with ever in the profession of network marketing or relationship marketing. And I had joined other things just to support friends, but I never knew what it took to build a distribution network or really like, lead an organization of people, help people make money, help them rank events, help them have time freedom. I didn't understand any of that. So this was all new to me. However, the one thing that I had understood was I got stopped in a kiosk, as Derek mentioned, with these products are amazing. And I got stopped and I tried the products and I bought it at a mall. 3 months before I got a phone call to watch a website link about this amazing vehicle of Seacret. So that was in January of 2012. So, just to keep it really short, he told me that, we could be near the beginning of something great here, bringing this into Canada, just like some of you right now are brand new in Japan. That's kind of where Derek was at. He's like, hey, I'm just getting this thing started in Canada. I'm excited. I got excited about that as far as the timing goes, and we'll talk about that in a bit. He also shared with me that I could get the same product for like 60% cheaper. So I thought, well, that's a no-brainer. I might as well save some money. Who doesn't want to save money, right, guys? Like in Canada here, people love to save money. So I signed up. Now there's 2 days that happen here inside of your career in relationship marketing. Is obviously the day that you sign up and the day that you get started are typically different for most people. I don't think I've met anyone yet that it's been the same. It's typically not the case. So for me, the day that I actually got started was about 5 months later. I went down to a big event, which we're very excited that there's a big event coming up in Japan. It's because of that big event that I'm even still sitting here today. I met Isaac, I met the founders, and I really just caught the vision, and my belief level raised immensely of what was going to happen, inside of this community of Seacret. And that's when I came back. It was June of 2012. So it was about 5 months later when I actually went, okay, yeah, I'm going to plant my flag here and let's do this. And that's when we started spreading, got mud. So when we started spreading mud and salt on everyone. Literally came back and just started sharing this thing, plugging into a system. And from there, fast forward to today, it's been about 3 years that I have been job free as well, working, traveling, helping families. We've had some great success, but I get more excited about, those that we've helped. We've helped a few families make a 6-figure income, working from home. One of the guys did it part-time. He's amazing. He's actually coming over with
full-time people. Get your ring.
That's the deal right there.
Get your secret ring.
So that's what we're all about. We're helping families get this ring. And Mello, who's a diamond agent out of Toronto, Canada here, he's actually going to be over in Japan with us. It's exciting. So he's one of the families that part-time has made a significant income, close to 200,000, part-time in the last 12 months alone, which is crazy. So I get more excited about the families that we're helping. We've helped hundreds of families just make an extra $300 to $500 a month, even $1,000 a month, which for a lot of people, Derek, right, would change their life. Just having that extra $500 a month, it might be a car payment, or it might be a cell phone or insurance. Mortgage payment for some. Maybe they want to pay off their debts. They put their kids in private school. There's so much you could do with an extra $500 a month. And, that's what I'm excited about. And I get excited that we're still at the very absolute beginning of this entire everything. It's just so exciting. And I'll contain myself this morning because it's early, but I'm excited. So I'm really excited for those on this webinar. Maybe they're seeing this for the first time and they're going, what's going on? And we're going to walk you through some of why Seacret is the deal. There's reasons why we only slept 2.5 hours last night. We couldn't sleep when we knew it was late. We're like, we got to get up in a couple hours, but we were still working away. We were still connecting with people. We're excited. So it was hard to go to sleep. There's reasons for that. And you're going to kind of get some of those today. And grab some paper and some pen. There's pens, there's going to be some great information that you may want to jot down. Some nuggets that might help you. For those that are on the webinar right now that have been maybe in Seacret for a little bit, maybe it's been a month, and I say a little bit because it's still so new in your country. In Japan, it's exciting. Some may have just joined, and you're kind of going, okay, what's this all about? Why is Seacret the company or the vehicle that I should lock arms with? Because a lot of people want to know what's in it for me. What's this going to do for my family? And we're going to go through that here right away. And it's some great information. I know it's about 10 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock p.m. in Tokyo right now. And so some of you may not sleep tonight. So I'm just going to warn you that this is getting exciting. So we're going to share some slides, and you know, we'll get into some stuff here that's going to be really exciting. That I caught the vision when I first heard some of this stuff, and it made sense. It just really made sense.
Awesome. So let's go ahead. Let's jump into the webinar, especially for all the guests out there, and the agents that have been, you know, that need to build their shield right now as you're building your business out there in Japan. So we actually have a slideshow here, and I need your participation here for just a moment. Give me a minute, everyone. I'm just going to upload the slideshow here. Okay, so just be patient here as I get this slideshow here running. I want to make sure that it pops up before I have it go live. Okay, I think I've got it here. Okay, it's up there, so that should be good. Okay, so let me just pull up the slideshow. I'm going to share my screen. It's my first time I'm doing it. Okay, and let me know if this works. Okay, I think it's saying present to everyone. I think we're good. Looks like it's good. And you are screen sharing and presenting to everyone. So it looks good. Okay. So just gonna make sure here I can actually go through my my presentation here. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this. Kind of want to make sure that I can go through this. I just pressed play, I think. I'm
getting confirmation here as to what we.
Okay, I'm going to stop screen sharing, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually press play here. Oh, 1 second, everyone. I think we're just getting confirmation. This is the first time that we're sharing a slideshow with everyone. Okay, so I'm sure you can understand the very first time you do something, it's like riding a bicycle. Okay, now I know you all can see that, I think. Okay, all right. You are screen sharing and present. Okay, perfect. Okay, I see what I just did. Okay, great. All right, so first off, the first screen I want to share with everybody is you know, why this industry. Okay, for those who have not read Robert Kiyosaki's book, The Cash Flow Quadrant, you know, very quickly, look, there's 4 ways of how you can make money in this world. The first way is you can be an employee, you have a job, you pay a lot more taxes when you work in the E quadrant. You have a job, you have a job, self-employed, you own a job, you're in the S quadrant. You might own a small like franchise shop, you might be a plumber, you might be a lawyer, and you might have a few people working at your firm, and you actually own a job. If one of your employees does not show up to work, sometimes you have to take twice of the workload, you know. So what most people want is they want to have a B business or an I business. It's again, you know, in Robert Kiyosaki's book, he says, you know, most people don't have a big business because they can't afford to invest into a big business, like owning a big McDonald's franchise, as an example. So, you know, a system works for you. And so here we're showing people that they can start a part-time business that eventually could be a big business, which is going to be where you can have over 500 employees working for you and with you. An I quadrant is money that's working for you, and you know, unfortunately, most people don't have $3 or $5 or $10 million that they have ready by their bedside to invest into a business or into businesses or into real estate. So you know, you're either, you know, most likely 90% of most people, they either have a job, or if you're the other 5 or 3%, you have money working for you. And the bee business is really, you know, that generates a lot of income. The richest people in the world, they understand that they need to have a bee business. And so that allows you part-time to own a bee business, where eventually you can make a full-time income part-time to replace maybe your job that you want. We have people that, you know, love their career, but they don't make enough money. So just understand that these are the 4 ways of how you can make money. So these are some stats in America. I know they don't apply in Japan, but we do notice that people are working harder more than ever before, and they're learning less than ever before. So why network marketing? You know, why relationship marketing? Why is this industry so big? Well, just you know, every single week there's more than 55,000 people in just USA alone, and over 10 million in the US that are distributors in network marketing. You know, worldwide, you know, Japan, Canada, US, like these are all the countries. There's over 40 million network marketing distributors right now. So it's a huge industry. I heard that recently, that it's bigger than the organic food industry. It's bigger than the NFL. It's bigger than the music industry. It's huge business. So it's grown more than 91% in the last 10 years. It's in 140 countries, ladies and gentlemen. It does over 30 billion in revenue in the US and over 100 billion worldwide. In fact, Japan is
27.
Like 27 billion.
Yep.
It's up there with the US.
It's the second, actually.
Second. It's number 2 in the world. So, you know, Japan, you need to understand this. This is important to all of you. Less than 1% of the world's population is currently involved in direct selling, ladies and gentlemen. And let me just take this off the screen for just a moment, because I want to make sure I can go back and forth. But do you realize that less than 1% of the entire world is in this business model, and it continues to grow year after year? So, you know, this is what I asked Chitundu, my Zambian queen, my fiance. I said, hey, look, you know, during a bad recession, would you rather keep your life insurance, or would you keep your hand cream? Babe, would you keep your lipstick? And she said, absolutely. I would cancel my life insurance and I would keep my lipstick. I'd keep my secret products. So, you know, it's recession proof. It just makes a lot of sense. So let me go back again to the screen share here. I just wanted to make sure that that was working. That was kind of cool. I can go back and forth. There you go. Okay, so it is a big industry that we're a part of, right? It's no question. So just making sure I'm going forward here. So when we look at the industry, you know, there's leaders that are saying that, you know, direct sales industry promotes core values. We've got why network marketing. Tony Blair says that direct sales is a tremendous contribution to the overall prosperity of the economy. Okay, Warren Buffett, at one point, or he might still be the second richest man in the entire world. He said, like, look, you know, these are some of the best investment decisions that I ever made. You know, he's owned companies. He's been part owners of these huge network marketing companies. Richard Branson owned a company. You know, why network marketing? It's recession proof. So, you know, over the next few years, there's going to be more millionaires created in this industry. There's a book called The Next Millionaires Next Door. There's more and more millionaires created all the time. You know, I became a millionaire literally in just the last couple of years because of this industry. Why this industry is so important is the 5-year game plan. Okay, is, you know, you can look at it 2 ways. You know, if you you know, you draw a line in the page. One side you have a job, one side you have secret. You know, if you look at the last 5 years, I heard from my mentor. He said, if you look at the last 5 years of your working career, and you're making about the same type of income, you're living about the same type of lifestyle, and you want something to be different, you can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. So here with our model, if you look at the secret model, you know, what if it was just you and 5 people that got it, that caught the same vision that you had, and you know, in your first year, you went out there and you shared secret. Now you might find a few people that get more excited and more motivated than you. You might get a few people that don't work as hard as you. But the point is that you get 5 people that work with you in this model. Now, in the second year, you're helping those 5 people do the exact same thing. That goes to 25. In the third year, it's 125. Fourth year, 625. In 5 years, that's 3,125 secret agents that are in your business. Now, unreal. That is unreal. That's definitely the position of the diamond position here in Secret. And we've got people that are hitting diamond in their first year. Never mind, there's one individual that hit diamond in their first month out in Japan. So look, this is a great plan for somebody that just wants to work part-time with the secret system. And the beauty here is that in North America, we haven't even been around. It's been around in the US for 4 years. Up in Canada, not even 2 years. It'll be 2 years in August that we've been up and running up here in Canada. And I don't wish for anybody to pioneer a country, but I do wish for the pioneers to stick and stay, because you will definitely get your pay. So 5-year game plan. My mentor told me, Derek, years ago, Derek, if you can work at a 5-year plan here, it's better than working a 35 or 40-year plan working at a job, a job. We call that jump out of bed just over broke, right? Yeah. 5-year game plan. Don't quit your day job. I always suggest that you make twice the amount of income part-time before you make full-time. So why skincare? Skincare is a big deal. Jesse's going to cover the next few slides here. So go ahead.
So this was an interesting one for myself getting started. You know, I was obviously on the oil rigs. It's a heavy labor job. I certainly didn't have a skincare regimen at the time. But here's what's exciting that I found, and this might sound interesting, but I had skin. The guys that I worked with all had skin. You know, anyone that you ever know has skin. So you know, it's a big industry. When you look at the industry of skincare, I get a lot of people that ask me, well, who's your target market or what's going on? I said, well, hey, do you know anyone with a face? You know, and I kind of joke about it, or do you know anyone that has skin? And then they kind of look at me and they kind of like that puzzled look, and then they kind of chuckle and they're like, okay, I get it. So we're in a great industry, because right now, you know, it's over 300 billion that's spent on skincare worldwide. Now it says here that, you know, over 90 million Americans purchased anti-aging procedures and products just in the US alone. And so, you know, at the end of the day, we look at what's going on, and we see that people nowadays are spending money on procedures. They're spending money to look younger. We've got baby boomers right now. There's actually, just in North America alone, there's 10,000 every single day turning 65 for the next 17 years. That's just in the States and Canada. Now just think about what's happening around the world. People are spending money to look younger. They want to feel good. They want to look good. And we're in a vehicle where we've got these amazing products that deal with skin. There's, you know, just so much happening right now inside of that everyone is buying things that are pertaining to their skin. There's anti-aging products. People are just trying to stay young, and they're trying to look young, and that's really just the deal. So when you look at it, I get excited, because right now we know that there's a lot of other companies that are out there. You know, and we're just looking at a slide here right now. Is we're just going to go through some of the different companies that are out there, and we're going to kind of just secret versus this is direct sales, which we're talking multi-product and skincare companies. So some of these ones, you know, what I like to allude to here is the timing feature. You know, we've got different things that we're going to go through, but here is multi-product. So a lot of these companies on here, you guys have seen these companies before. And the Avons, the Mary Kays, the Amways. Some of these are like the pioneers of our profession. Some of you guys have heard of Pampered Chef, maybe. There's lots of companies on here that we've heard of before. A lot of them have been around for a long time. A lot of them have multi-products, so there's not just one targeted product. There's multi-products. There's lots of different things going on. Some pertain to skin. Some have skin in there. Some don't. Some have, knives. Some have, all kinds of household products. So there's lots of different things that people focus on. But a lot of these companies have been around for a very long time. So the timing opportunity has maybe left. Whereas there's looking at Seacret here. We're getting started here at the very, very beginning of what's in my opinion going to be the next billion-dollar legacy company inside of our profession. Now, these are the companies that you may have seen before. So this is just taking a look at companies that have vitamins and weight loss. Now, and of course, what we're here not to do is obviously de-edify any other company. We're just simply comparing Seacret to other direct sales companies or network marketing, relationship marketing companies, and what's out there in the marketplace. So when you look at some of these companies, it's difficult. Like I am 100% all about health. Derek's actually one of the individuals that's helped me out here by starting to eat organic food. We're starting to juice a little bit and just really eat healthy. So I'm 100% all about health. I'm all about weight loss and looking good, because you want to look good, right? When you look good, you feel good, which is one of the reasons why our skin is the largest organ on our body. So we want to take care of that and have it look good. But a lot of these companies that are out there, that they're going to tell you to take a vitamin, daily, or drink a shake. Now you may not see a result right away. So it's very difficult for a company like here. We're gonna, take this pill. You're gonna take twice a day for the next 60 days, and that's okay. I'm not saying that's wrong, but what's here is that they're not gonna see a result instantly. So a lot of people nowadays like instant gratification. You don't see that there with these companies. Now, some of these ones here, you guys have seen these drinks before. There's lots of different energy drinks out there. There's drinks that have berries in them that help you with weight, with all kinds of stuff. Now, one of the things that I was shared with one of my mentors here is that a lot of these companies are difficult to compete with manufacturer, because manufacturing these drinks for all these companies is the same for manufacturing the drinks out that you buy in your big local market, or your local store, or your big box store that sell these products on a large scale. It's the same cost. So it's very difficult for me to talk to my friend and say, hey, listen, you need to drink this energy drink. It might have great benefits, but I know that my friend can go to the store and buy the same energy drink for maybe the same or less. They can get 2 for 1. Whereas here, that's not the case. So it's very difficult to try and get your friend or convince them to spend more money when I know that they can go and get it for less money in the store. Why? Because the manufacturing is the same. You can't undercut the manufacturing with these beverages. Now, this one here, same idea. You got chocolate, you got coffee companies, you got all these things that you guys are familiar with. They're services-based company. Just very quickly on these, Seacret versus these services-based direct sales company. And Derek may want to add something here. He was involved in one before. They're very difficult to take global, correct?
Yeah, they're very difficult to take global because you've got the company that they actually have to contract with. So not only does the company that provides the service, but now you've got the company, the network marketing company. So they both need to make money. Now you've got the distributor. So now there's 3 people or 3 different categories of people making money. And now you're marketing that service to a consumer. So there's a lot of a middle way in that for sure.
Right. So your profit is obviously minimized. And again, there's different laws in different countries that it makes it difficult to take this thing
licensing global. Yeah,
right, licensing, different things. So not saying some of the services aren't beneficial to families, but it's very difficult to take something like this and build a global global distribution network through these companies. So this is a great. I love this one. I always get excited when I see this one. Talking about the timing right now, Seacret versus other companies, and having a ground floor opportunity. You know, when I press this away, ground floor opportunities and Wow Products. You know, Wow Products is those instant results where you're seeing it within seconds and minutes, and we know that Seacret has instant results. And some of these are on here right now is why Seacret. This first one that you guys see here at the very top of the page is a great one for me. Being not someone that came from skincare, I didn't know anything about a serum, but all I knew was that we had a demonstratable skincare line that I could take, you know, a salt and oil scrub, and all of a sudden, and within a few seconds of them washing their hands and then rinsing off the salts and the oils, their hands were soft right away. And you always get that, wow, my hands are soft. I never had hands like this before. Every day, all day yesterday, when I was sharing these products with people, I was getting that result. You know, it's different coffee shops that we were at. It was exciting. You know, you grab someone's nail, you say, hey, give me your thumbnail for 30 seconds. And all of a sudden, you shine it up. They can't argue the fact that their thumb is shiny. I get excited about that. And some people get fired up. They're like, wow, my thumb is really shiny. Like, and it took seconds to do that. You know, you share a mask with somebody, within 15 minutes, we were able to diminish wrinkles off the face within 15 minutes. What I get excited about is that you don't have to be a salesperson to do this. It's sharing products with your friends and your family, and it's exciting because we as agents don't have to give away products. We don't have to give somebody an entire product to actually have people buy our products or love them. It's amazing. We have some samples that are available to us in Seacret for people that maybe don't live within a driving radius to us to go and sit down with them. But we can sit down with people and we can show them. They get excited right away and they want to know how to get their hands on these products that are amazing Dead Sea minerals. And that's another thing that I'll just touch on, and then I'm going to turn it back over, and Derek can kind of go through a few of these ones at the very end of the slide here. But I get excited because I know that I have friends and I have business partners that are right beside me that have been in the Dead Sea. It's not a fantasy made up body of water. It's actually there. It's in Israel. People have floated in the Dead Sea. And what's amazing is that we have an amazing story when we're talking about what kind of products that we market. You know, I've actually just recently heard Derek even share that, you know, he markets one product and he's telling me, I market the Dead Sea. And these minerals and mud and salts have had therapeutic properties for many, many years, which we've known. Jesus has been there, Cleopatra, King Herod. We've got all these, you know, people that have traveled to the Dead Sea, and it's now we can take the Dead Sea, put it into a great skincare line, and I'll bring it to people in their living room. So it's very exciting.
So here's what we want to really touch base on is the credibility of Seacret. We've done $1 billion marketing our products in kiosks literally around the entire world. And what people need to understand is that you need a product that's going to sell itself without a compensation plan attached to it. Yes. And this is what Seacret has been able to do. When you are using these Seacret products right here, okay, this is one of the eye serums here. The packaging that's put together by Seacret, but really their partnership, which is L'Oreal. Yeah. It's amazing to see that, because of the partnership, can you imagine Seacret has partnered up with the world's largest manufacturer in the entire world, and they literally own about 80% of the world's cosmetics. So it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what Jesse says. It doesn't matter what you even say. What matters is what the market has to say. And at the end of the day, the market says, hey, look, we will spend $1 billion buying these Seacret products. And, here's an example. I mean, like Jesse bought these products before he actually heard about them from me. His mom bought them from the kiosk at the mall. My mom bought them. I was in 6 living rooms yesterday, 6 sit-downs, I should say, not 6 living rooms, but roughly about 1 out of 5 people have either bought this product, they're familiar with it, they know about it. So, you know, we always say that, hey, look, we are the Apple of skincare. You know, we don't have to convince people that the Apple phone, the Apple computer is a good product. I know that some of you are Samsung fans, and that's okay. That's fine. It's a great product as well. But as you can see, there's a big need for what we have. And when it comes to skincare, it's very difficult to convince somebody to go with a new product, especially when they're used to using another product for so long. So because of the brand that's out there, because we're a proven a brand that's out there, when people try our secret products, we have these products that have just amazing technology behind them, the science and the nature coming together, the technology. It's amazing to see that, you know, Seacret keeps up with the times. They you know, our Recover mask, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but all I can tell you is, you think the Recover mask is good now? You think it's great now, which is phenomenal. But the Recover mask is going to be even more crazier. The products just keep getting more redefined all the time. So, you know, we are always keeping up with the times. You know, Seacret is just Seacret. You know, it's the reason why Seacret has taken literally over the L'Oreal plant in Israel. They manufacture roughly about 90% of at the plant are Seacret products. So it'll soon probably just be a Seacret plant. So that's where we're at. So look, I'm going to share just a few more slides with all of you, because I know that some of you are enjoying this. So let me just cover a few more. So it's not only internal consumption. People will buy these products with or without us. So we have distribution centers in the entire world. What is that you see there? There's Japan with a distribution center. These are literally all around the entire world. So you know, we definitely are ready to do business literally globally around the entire world. Recognized brand, different kiosks that you'll see around the entire world. You know, some of them look a little bit differently, but they all have the same brand. So we've had as many as 1,000 kiosks around the entire world, and now we're just moving from the kiosk model, the retail model, to now the what we call the secret model, the relationship marketing model. So we're on a secret mission, ladies and gentlemen. We're building a global community, serving the world by delivering unexpected results through innovative products, opportunity, and inspiration. Our secret core values, number one is we deliver a world-class customer experience. We make sure that it is the customer, it is the end user that is getting a great customer experience. Now, I do know that as we opened up in Japan, that there was some difficulties opening up. But just like anything that you do, anything that you start off, and there's always going to be challenges at the beginning, but we do know that you need to be a product of the product. For all those agents out there, take your before and after photos. You know, get excited about using these products, because, you know, that's going to be part of your story. Our core values, we have 10 of them. These right here, this is the third one: embrace change and be daring, operate with a spirit of gratitude and humility, become the person that you want to attract. And you know, that's why we use these secret products. Communicate with love and respect, you know, empower and equip through continued growth and development. You know, here in Seacret, we're looking to develop and grow people over time. You know, we want to build a happy family with a loyal family spirit. We want to keep it simple, positive, and fun. We want to create an environment of victory and celebration. We want to celebrate your success over time. So let me just go back to stop sharing here and take it back to these two handsome guys right here. Hello. So that is our secret, why secret, and let us just share just a little bit more. And
reminder to type in their questions.
Very good. Make sure that any questions that you have right now, pertaining to why secret, why this industry, it can be even, you know, our travel schedule coming up. Type in your questions right now into the chat box, because they'll start coming through here right away. I think there might be, is already a few questions coming up.
Just the one.
Okay, we already have one question right now, but why Seacret? What I would advise is, first off, if you want to understand more about this industry, great book by Robert Kiyosaki right here. It's called The Conspiracy of the Rich. Okay, the 8 New Rules of Money. If you just want to understand more about business, more about why the rich are getting richer, why the poor are getting poorer, I would say become a student, become a teacher of this profession. There's another great book that I read years ago. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon. Great read. It's a simple read. Just takes maybe just a few hours. I like to study these books. There's another great CD. I believe it comes out in your Asian kit in Japan. If it doesn't, let us know. I've got a whole bunch of these CDs. I can bring some of these to Japan when I meet with you. When we meet with all of you out there, I will bring you this CD. It's called Building Your Business by Jim Rohn. Building Your Network Marketing Business. Okay, great CD. I literally listened to this. My mentor years ago, he said, Derek, listen to this CD until you're making $20,000 a month. Man, if I could make $5,000 a month eventually, I would get excited about that. But I kept listening to this, and it came true, and much more than that. So I would say, keep listening to this over and over again. You just want to become a professional, you guys. Why Seacret? It's getting this information. Sometimes it sounds too good to be true. With our 6 distribution points around the entire world. With doing $1 billion in sales already. If people don't get it, I don't know. I don't sign up for that class if they don't understand it right away. I would just say, look, you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out at the pre-event. You don't want to miss out because there's people coming from all over around the world that's going to be live at this event. And you know what? There's going to be people right there in Japan that are going to be at the right place at the right time. And those people that are taking activity today, I always say that, those that, spend 2 hours, 3 hours invested today could be 100 hours a year, 2 years from now, because you just can't, you can't compete with timing. Timing in business is everything. So we're excited for you. We're excited for you. Reach out to us. We want to support you, but we can't support you if you don't jump onto these webinars. And get the information that you need to grow your business. So here's what we're going to do. As we know that we got some questions that are coming through. Go ahead, type in your questions that you have. Jesse, if you can read off the first question, we're going to start answering some questions right now.
This was one from that we just caught, and maybe someone typed it again. We missed it last week just because it came in after we had finished. So that's why we're kind of reminding you guys slowly. Type in your questions. We want to be able to answer them for you. We're here right now. This is our way of helping support you guys right now, even though we're on the other side of the world at the moment. We want to help and support. So if we have some questions that we can answer while we're here right now, we want to take advantage of that for you guys. So that one question that came in again, now it's just stating that some of you guys, my Filipinos, my Filipinas, you guys don't speak, all of you don't speak the Japanese language, apparently. So it's saying in the kits that there's only Japanese flip charts coming. How can they get English ones, and are they available to get in Japan? So one thing I also don't know is I'm not head office, but I can find out for you guys, and maybe we can look into that, and we'll check out if we can get some for you if they're available, or maybe if we can bring some. We'll figure it out for you guys, and we'll let you know. We'll post it in the group that we've got on Facebook, the Seacret Japan launch group that we've set up for everyone on here. We'll make a post. Okay, so we'll find out for you. We don't know that one quite yet.
That's why we have a pen where we write down some of these questions. But here's what I want to share with you is, it is a Japanese speaking country. Like, that's the language that they speak, of course. So the material is going to be sent in that language. Now, over time, they may have an option where you can actually get an English flip chart. Okay, I know that in your back office, some of the leaders out there. They said, you know what, we would like to have some English material in the back office, and guess what they did? They made it happen. They made it happen. So that's been great. You know, you guys are evolving out there. So I do want to share this with all of you. I have a deaf organization here in North America. They use American Sign Language to communicate, okay? So everything that they get in secret is all English. So we have to convert everything to American Sign Language, and they don't even have everything that's in sign language. So in Japan, it's the same thing. For those that don't know, I have a deaf organization in Japan. I have those that use Japanese Sign Language to communicate, and they don't have English. They don't even have, they have Japanese, but they don't have any Japanese Sign Language right now. I've got people in America that know American Sign Language that are deaf. They're flying to Japan, but they're doing these webinars. They're doing Skype calls. They're, you know, building the business, and they're learning Japanese Sign Language to be able to help them do these videos. So, you know, what's great is, yes, some of the leaders that come over there, we can bring some flip charts. You could print off and make your own flip chart as long as it's the same one out here. So, you know, you just have to get creative. Reach out to us as leaders. What's that? I bought myself a Japanese phrase book because I'm coming over to Japan, and I'm learning. You know, I'm learning. So I'm excited. I just had to share this because last week I didn't get to share it. I'm excited. Awesome. Konnichiwa, Jesse. Yeah. Konnichiwa means hi, hello. How are you? Okay, so what's our next question that we have? Okay. By the way, look, I know that we're having fun here. This is a serious webinar, but we are going to build with the builders, the people that are working now, the people that are reaching out to us, the people that are focused on activity versus you know, all the problems. Because look, you know, as you build this business, you know, there's like 3 parts to building the business. The number one is always stay in activity. You want to wear the hat of a builder. That's it. The hat of a builder. Always building. Yesterday I brought in a new agent, just so you guys all know. I'm proud to say that was actually my second agent in this industry 11 years ago. He signed up with me. I have a lot of respect for him. He owns like 7, 8 franchises, and after 11 years, he's gotten started with me in secret. Very excited about that. But as you see, I'm always building. I'm always out there sharing the secret with new people, because new blood is the lifeblood of our business. You know, it increases your check. It increases your belief when you can go out there and just lead by example. The second hat is the hat of a diplomat, just so you know, where you do have to deal with some politics from time to time. But that's when you start building a big business. That's when you start bringing in your leadership and say, hey, look, where should I focus on? And of course, we know how to direct people. The third is going to be protector. You know, we're protecting our system. We're protecting you. You know, this is why we're showing why secret. You know, we want to protect you. We want you to understand and grow with the secret system, and understand, you know, that it's important to protect it. So what's our next question?
Another question here. Yeah. Okay. So what is the best way to share the information during a sit down? It's awkward to use the flip chart, and I'd rather use a video for third party. What is your take on what tool to use during a sit down?
You know what, I'm actually going to pull up the tool right now. Okay. So,
well, that's a great question. You know, we've got some stuff here that we use. We're going to show you right now, because I'm the same way. In a sit down, I certainly don't use the flip chart. Derek's got a phenomenal tool here that we've used, and it's been working wonderful.
So look, you know, you need to help us, but we don't know if you have this available out there in Japan. But I know that it's something that can be easily translated and replicated, whether it's in Japanese or in English. But this is what I use. I will take this right here, this what we call the 5 wows in 5 minutes. I'll bring my M4. I'll bring the thermal mask. I'll bring the nail buffer. And I know this is going to be great for Japan, because you guys are just busy. On the go. So M4, thermal mask. I'll bring the nail buffer. salt and oil scrub, and what's the fifth one?
Peeling gel.
Peeling gel. Peeling gel. Those 5 items. Okay. And I'll say, look, 15-minute presentation, 5 wows, 5 minutes. I take them through this. It just goes through, how our and I'm not going to go through it in detail, but I'll use this because it just goes through the history of Seacret. I'll use some before and after photos, and I'll bring my iPad. I'll bring out my iPhone, and I will go through photos of how these products are working, and I'll use actual testimonials, my own testimonial for those that I don't know. I shouldn't show you my feet, but my feet before Seacret. Before I got into bed, just so you know, I know this might be a little bit graphic for some of you, but when I got into my bed, the sparks would fly because my feet were so dry. And after using Seacret products, sparks fly for a whole other reason. But anyways, that's too much information. I'm kidding, maybe not. But anyways, so use the 5 and 5. Use your before and after photos. And you know what? Use third party. Have somebody else share their testimonial and have them, share their story. At the beginning, I had to use somebody else's story. I had to use somebody else's check. Say, hey, look, it's not about me, but look at this person's story. Look at their check. So you can do that.
Third party helped me out a lot as well. And it might be difficult to use third party with us being over here. If there's any way we can help and support, obviously we will do our best to.
FaceTime,
yeah, Skype. Even Hangouts. Hangouts.
You guys we can schedule a call. Don't hold back.
At the end of the day, as you know, the time zone difference, we're okay with that. As long as it's set up,
we're there to serve. We're there to serve.
Yeah.
So look, if you're so we always say, if you're walking, we'll walk. If you jog, we'll jog. If you run, we'll run. If you sprint, we'll sprint. And if you're faster at sprinting than us, we've been looking for you.
Yeah,
we have been looking for you.
Jim runs us for 6 months. We've been looking for the last 6 months. I'm excited. Yeah. We got a great question here, actually. This one here is great.
Yeah, I hope you guys are having fun here. What
kit should I promote when signing up a brand new agent?
Oh, man, this is my favorite.
I'll just start really quickly because I know Derek's excited about this one. I'm excited. Here's the deal. When I got started in Seacret, I wasn't a skincare expert. I didn't know I honestly, guys, did not know what a serum was. Exfoliating all this stuff.
You want to know what a serum looks like?
It's right here.
I can show you. There's 2 of them. Right here handy. The face serum and the eye serum.
Now, I've learned a little bit now, but when I first got started, I was told, hey, listen, I'm not a skincare expert. Now, if I had got excited in the very beginning when I first got into this, and I went to my friends, and I wiped a brochure on their face and said, hey, your wrinkle's going to go away, they would have thought I was crazy, right? So when you get started, we're in a skincare business, right? If you go to a coffee shop or for myself, I owned a sushi restaurant, guys. About 4.5, 5 years ago now we sold it, but if I had a beautiful menu, and I had all these great items on there, and salmon and sashimi and everything else that we had, but I didn't have any food there, I would have gone out of business. So when we look at no brainer, it's just that simple. So when you're setting someone up now, yes, the best way to get started is with the most amount of products. As many products as you can start with is always the best way to get started. Why? Because then you have all the options. You have everything to show your brand new agent when they're sharing the information with their friends and family.
Now you might not bring all your products to a coffee shop on a sit down. That's why I say the 5 wows in 5 minutes. Show them the best products. Show them a few products. I'll actually bring the men's aftershave balm for the men.
Yep.
Because the guys get excited when they see that it's in a black bottle. It says men on it. But yeah, Jesse's right. I didn't want to take away your thunder.
No, and you're definitely right. It's different exposures will require different products. When you guys are doing a wow party, you're going to go through the entire line. You're going to do the facial. You're going to go through the flip chart. When you're in a coffee shop or you're at a sit down, and we've done sit downs in many different locations. We've had some fun sit downs. You're only going to show them a few products, but you want to have everything available to them. As an example, the green line it's an age-defining line, so baby boomers, etc. You want to have those available because if you're going to show a result with someone and their eye bag is going to diminish you know, the dark circles. It's going to tighten up under their face.
I got a story to share.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I remember doing one of my earliest wow parties in my first 6 months, and I invited my neighbor to come over to take a look at these secret products. And his wife happened to be that day, she was going to go out and buy some anti-aging product at the mall. And we said, no, come over. So she came over to my house and we showed her some anti-aging product. And I remember doing the party like as if it was yesterday. And she was going through the product line, and we actually got to this one specifically. For those that have used the eye serum, it was crazy because she put the product underneath of her eye, and literally within 2 minutes, okay, she had these low-hanging eye bags, and literally within 2 minutes, you could actually see that her eye bag lifted up. It was crazy. Her husband was sitting beside her. He was smiling. She was excited. And when it came to the very end, we handed out the application to everyone. And when she got her application, you know, her husband said to her, you know, what products do you want to get? And she said, everything. And she wanted to get started in the business. Why? Because of this one product alone that like helped lifted her eye bag within just a couple of minutes. So again, you know, Jesse's right. You know, there's many factors. One of them is, you know, the products do all the heavy lifting for you. You know, it hits all age categories. The anti-aging line is big. It's in the professional set. I would say it's the best investment that you can get. You get 60% off the products. You know, it's a great investment into your business. So I could go on and on about that, but you also get the best return on investment with the biggest package because you get coated as a bronze the first three months or first 12 weeks as well. So it is great, but you know, here's the thing: you figure out where you can fit in. I know Japan only offers 2 packages. You've got the premium package and the big package. So I always kid around with the guys that say, hey, you know, do you want to come in with a small package? Anyways, that's maybe too graphic, but look, you know, it's because I'm serious about building a big business. There's no way that I can't get excited to share with all of you that 3.5 years ago, by investing $2,000, today we've made over almost $1.4 million. So if I could do it all over again, I would invest $500,000 into this business because I know that this is going to be a business that's going to pay us millions of dollars. But it's not about us, you guys. It's about you just realizing that, you know, the investment that you make into your business, you want to make the best investment for where you're at. So if it is the premium package, that's great. That's where you can start. You can always upgrade to the bigger package. So don't feel bad if somebody else has got the bigger package. But I do say that if you can stretch it, make it happen. If somebody's got to sell a TV, make it happen. You know, one of our diamond agents, for those that know Josh Wiles, he sold this TV to get started in Secret. So it depends on what your why is. I always share with people that before I go into sharing, you know, the packages, you know, why do they, you know, why would they want to build a business? Do they want to make more money in their life right now? Do they want to have more time with their family? I always use something that's called form, family, occupation. What do they want to do for fun, recreation, hobbies, and their career, which is money or motivation in life. And once I find out stuff about that, I'm kind of like a James Bond 007 agent. When I meet with somebody, I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm collected. I get to know them. I learn everything about them. But inside, I'm like a Terminator. I'm figuring out everything about them. So when I present to them, I'm presenting to them as if they're presenting to themselves. Like, what do they want from our business model? So hopefully that helps. I know that I go on and on, but did that answer everyone's question, Jesse?
I think that was phenomenal. And I'm just my internet connection on my computer is.
He's lost his internet connection. He is now pulling up. Okay. There's some more questions coming up here.
Yeah, I'm just checking that right now on my phone. Okay. Thank God for technology on every device that we have. It's great. Someone's just thanking us for taking the time to do this. You're very welcome. We want to be here to support you guys and help you out and serve the best we can, really, at the end of the day.
Absolutely. I don't know if I showed this or not, but we put it in a black bottle for the men, the men's aftershave balm. That's why you want to get all the products. So there you go. It's exciting.
It's refreshing here. Someone else said, thank you guys. This is great info. You're welcome. I know this info, is not all available when we got started.
Nope.
So I'm excited for you guys getting started now that we're able to share these information.
When I started, there wasn't a back office. It was if there was one, it wasn't very good. My sponsor didn't want to. I don't think he wanted to share it with me. There was nothing in Canadian. Just so you know. So look, in your country, you got information in Japanese. So and what's exciting is some of our fastest income earners haven't even gotten started here in Canada. I've had 2 people in the last 2 days that made $500. Never done this before.
Yeah.
So it's exciting to be able to see that. So just realize that you guys have got a great market right now with Seacret, and we are going to be opening into a lot of different countries here in the next few years. So become a professional. Over time. This is not something that you have to do full time right away. Okay. But you can definitely replace your income or make double income over time if that's something you want. So
we've got people asking, when will be the next training?
When is the next training? When do you want the next training to be? We'll definitely do one once a week.
Yeah.
We've got 2-3 weeks before we go out there.
Yep.
3 weeks before we go out there. So look, we'll do one once a week, and when we're in Japan, we're going to do a webinar for our Canadians.
Yeah.
Because we want to stay connected. We do a team call out here for North America every 2 weeks. We're doing now a live call, but we want to do this live webinar for all of you once a week. We'll do it. Okay. And so right now it's Thursday evening for all of you.
No,
Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay, so we'll probably shoot for Wednesday again next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
People saying awesome webinar, and you're welcome again. How's the weather there in Canada? Well, I believe you're in Celsius over there as well. It's about 25 Celsius. It was sunny yesterday. So nice. Thank God it's not snowing. We don't always get snow in Winnipeg. It's good. Yeah, we're loving the weather. It's finally summer over here. This is the time, really, to be honest, just to touch on that, is, some people get distracted in the summer. And, one thing I was told is, in the spring, going through the summer is when, you're planting your seeds. And then in the fall time is when you harvest, right? So that's what we're doing. There's a lot of us right now that we're laser focused. Even though there's, beaches and there's stuff to do and there's all kinds of, especially here in Winnipeg, we get a short summer season. There's festivals and whatever there's doing. All that stuff is still going to be there next summer. It's still going to be there in a little bit. So if you focus and you plan, that's one thing that Derek told me at the very beginning. It's like, hey, listen, let's focus. Let's work our business. Let's plant our seeds. And in the fall, we're going to have a harvest, and
a big harvest.
Big harvest.
There's going to be a big harvest in
ridiculous.
Japan. I'm sure that the Japanese culture likes to get presents and give presents to one another around the holiday season. May not be a Christmas season, but the holiday season. And during the fall season, everyone is buying Seacret products. So that's what we mean is you're planting seeds now, and some will get it, some won't. That's okay.
Yeah.
You talk to more people, you share Seacret with more people. But of course, you want to, how to do the presentation and do it effectively and better as you progress. So. But yeah, the more people you share Seacret, the more products you put on more people, the better ratios that you start to get. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just double checking here.
I'm going to see if there's any more questions that's coming through. I'm leaving in about 15-20 minutes. I'm going on a presentation here. I'm on like a few hours of sleep. Literally came in early this morning, got a few hours of sleep, and back at it again. I'm going to be. I'm going to be wearing.
We're going to apply
that right away. That's why I have it here in my ice room. I kind of need it. I need my double dose today.
So no more questions as of now. That seems
okay.
to be it right now. So
That's great.
Yeah.
So we had a great webinar.
That was awesome.
So we're going to do another webinar, probably same time next week on the same day of next week.
Yeah.
So look, we're going to be out in Japan. Those dates again, the 9th to the 22nd. Work hard now, work smart, and promote us. I told my mentor years ago, he said, Derek, the #1 skill that you can have is to be a great promoter. Get people started, promote people to getting started, promote people to becoming superstar, promote people to becoming executive and bronzes. I think bronze is definitely the position that everybody should be hitting as quickly as possible. But January 9th to the 22nd, we will be out there. We have a team event on the 12th of July, and July the 19th is going to be the big pre-event in Tokyo, Japan. Let everybody know about it now. Let your family know about it. Let your friends know about it. Let the business people know about it, ladies and gentlemen. Get these business people knowing about this event, whether they've signed up or not, and bring them out to the event. Have them meet Isaac Benchabat. Have them meet Betty Perez. Have them meet leaders such as ourselves that we've traveled around the world just to meet your guests and share the secret story. And we look very forward to taking photos, taking some videos, creating some memories together. We look forward to eating sushi together. We look forward to working hard but playing hard as well. So with that, I don't know if you've got anything else to share.
No, just that one last question that came in. Will there be a replay? Absolutely. We'll post that up in the group for you, the replay link, and those that maybe weren't able to jump on, they'll be able to watch.
So we're good?
We're good.
Okay, peace, love, thumbs up, and we will see you at the big event. Bye-bye, everyone.
Cheers.